What if I told you that hidden inside you right at this very moment, there's a secret door, an invisible portal that could let you leave your physical body behind and explore entirely different dimensions of reality? So let's dive in, because we're about to explore one of the most mysterious and profound human abilities you can imagine.
Seriously, just think about that for a second. What if you could consciously, deliberately step outside of your physical self? What would you do? Where would you even go? This isn't just science fiction, This is a potential that sages, mystics, and shamans have been exploring for thousands of years. It's a pathway to a kind of knowledge most people don't even realize is out there.
So the name for this practice is astral projection. And really, put simply, it's an experience where your consciousness, the real you, separates from your physical body. This lets you travel through other realities, which people often call the astral planes. The whole thing is based on this one huge idea, that you are so much more than just your material form. Now, I know what you might be thinking. This sounds kind of like some new age concept, right? But it's actually one of the oldest spiritual practices in all of human history. It's this innate ability that cultures all over the world have talked about in their own unique ways, but they're all pointing to the exact same incredible truth. This is a natural part of being human that, well, we've just forgotten over time.
I mean, the historical record on this is just astounding. You look back at ancient Egypt, and they believed the soul, what they called the Ba, could literally fly free. They even showed it as a human-headed bird leaving the body to journey through the afterlife. Then you go to ancient India, and the Vedic texts give a very precise name to our energetic double, the Sukshma Sharira, a subtle body used as a vehicle for interdimensional travel. Tibetan monks, they developed entire disciplines for navigating the bardo, which is that transitional state between lives. And hey, even in the West, you had guys like the 16th century physician Paracelsus teaching that we all possess a second ethereal body made for exploring the invisible world. So this isn't some fringe idea. It's a global, historical phenomenon.
Okay, so that brings us to the big question. How does this actually work? I mean, how is it even possible to leave your body and travel to other planes of existence? Well, to understand this, we have to accept one fundamental truth that pretty much challenges everything we're taught about who we are.
And here it is, the core idea. You are not your body. Your physical form is just an outer shell, kind of like a temporary car for your consciousness. Your true essence isn't trapped inside it. It actually moves between dimensions all the time. When you dream, when you're in deep meditation, and if you know how, you can release it completely to go exploring. Now, the gateway to this whole experience is something called the vibrational state. This is the border, you could say, the frontier between the physical and the astral worlds. It's this unmistakable, powerful wave of energy that floods your entire body right before your consciousness is about to lift off. This state, this is the key. What's really remarkable is just how consistent the descriptions are from people who felt this. They talk about an intense, buzzing vibration that seems to shake every single cell. Some feel like they're floating or even levitating right off the bed. Others hear this strange rushing sound, kind of like a distant roar, or they feel this harmless but really distinct electric current. This isn't your imagination. It's the physical sensation of your energetic frequency rising up. Of course, the moment people hear about leaving their body, a huge fear pops up. What if I can't get back? This is without a doubt the #1 misconception. The reality, according to all these esoteric traditions, is that your astral and physical bodies are always connected by an energetic tether, famously known as the silver cord. It's an unbreakable link. There's just no way to get lost. You will always return. So, understanding that you're safe is the first big step. But there are other internal barriers. Fear is the biggest one, right? It's been programmed into us since we were kids. Then there's impatience. We all want instant results, but this is a skill that takes practice, kind of like learning to swim. And finally, there's this weird paradox of control. A lot of people try to force it to happen, but the secret is actually the exact opposite.
All right, we've covered the history and the mechanics. So now, let's look at how this all comes together in a practical way. We're going to walk through the fundamental steps to actually initiate this journey for yourself.
It all starts with deep, profound relaxation, releasing every single muscle, quieting every thought until your body feels as light as a feather. Then, when those vibrations begin, your only job is to surrender to them. Don't fight it, don't try to analyze it, just let that energy wash completely over you. From there, you simply allow the separation to happen, gently imagining yourself floating up and away. And once you're out, your intention becomes your guide. Your mind is the rudder that steers your journey.
And this really gets to the very heart of the paradox. You don't achieve astral projection by trying harder. You don't clench your fists and focus with all your might. Success comes from the exact opposite, complete and total surrender. It's an act of letting go, not of forcing.
Okay, this is where things get truly fascinating. Once you've actually separated from your physical body, the question becomes, what's next? And the answer is that the astral world isn't just one single place. It's a realm of infinite multidimensional possibilities.
I mean, you could explore familiar places right here on Earth, just observing them from a completely new perspective. You might travel to these otherworldly astral realms that totally defy human description. You could even journey inward, exploring the vast landscape of your own subconscious mind. So many people report encounters with guides, or beings of light, or even ancestors who offer them wisdom. Some even say you can access a universal library of knowledge, what's sometimes called the Akashic Records. The possibilities are truly as limitless as your imagination.
And just like with any skill, once you master the basics, you can move on to more advanced techniques. These methods are all about shifting from being a passive explorer to becoming a conscious master of your own energy. This allows for way more intentional and even instantaneous projections.
So the key here is moving beyond just waiting for the right conditions to show up. With conscious energy control, you can learn to project on demand, simply by directing your internal energy. Reciting mantras, like the classic Om, uses the principle of sympathetic resonance to help synchronize your personal vibration with the universe. And of course, there are modern tools, like binaural beats, which use specific sound frequencies to guide your brainwaves into the perfect state for projection. It's all about taking the pilot seat.
This all sounds absolutely incredible, but it's so important to understand that astral projection isn't just about cosmic tourism. Its deepest, most profound purpose is transformation. It's a tool for unlocking the very depths of your own consciousness.
The number one reason that mystics and sages have pursued this for centuries is for self-realization. The journey isn't just about exploring the external cosmos, it's about navigating your own inner universe, confronting your own fears and desires, and discovering who you truly are underneath it all.
And this slide shows how the benefits really break down. A huge part of it is for spiritual healing and for gaining incredible clarity on your life's problems. It's also a direct way to overcome your deepest fears by confronting them in a safe, energetic space, and of course, it's a way to connect with sources of higher wisdom.
This really highlights the tangible results you can get. From the astral plane, you can look at your earthly problems with a much higher, more objective perspective, and you often see solutions that were totally invisible before. You can work on healing deep emotional wounds, understand your life's purpose with stunning clarity, and experience firsthand the profound truth that everything and everyone is interconnected. Ultimately, it all comes down to this one powerful idea. While traveling to other dimensions is, of course, amazing, the most important destination you will ever reach on this journey is your own true self. That's where the real magic really is. See, this isn't just a passive experience. It's an active tool. It's a way to awaken that dormant potential that lies within you, to stop being just a passenger in your own life and start taking conscious control of your spiritual evolution and your ultimate destiny.
So, after all of this, the final question isn't whether it's possible. It's whether you are ready. Ready to begin the practice, ready to face yourself, and ready to unlock that portal that has been waiting inside you all along. What you find? Well, it might just change everything.